tired of dealing with boys? Are you tired of dealing with these grown males and you want a grown man? Well, I'm going to give you 5 things you must know about grown men when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Kelvin Troy Johnson, creator of this show, Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we help women to understand how men think when it comes to relationships and love. And so today we got a great show for you. Today, our topic is 5 things you need to know about grown men. Listen, I want to help you to save your time and save your mind when it comes to this topic of dealing with grown men versus grown males. And we're going to get all into it today. But before we get into it, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Listen, I need you to hit that subscribe button, even hit the thumbs up button, right? And most importantly, I need you to hit that bell so you don't miss anything that's coming up in the future. We've got lots of videos, we've got lots of content that we want to get to you on this same topic of how men think when it comes to dating, love, and relationships. And that's what we're into. So if you're ready, let's get into it. All right, so check it out. There are 5 things that you need to know about men, grown men who are just at that age that they're ready, they're serious, they're mature. But you know what? If you've never dealt with a real solid man who's all about his business and all about the next phase of his life, then you could get a little confused about what he's doing and why he is acting the way he's acting. So let's get into it. Number 1, grown men are often slow about commitment and about getting involved too quickly. Yes, that's right. They are slow. Grown men are often slow about getting hooked up right away because many times, and grown men, and when I say grown men, I'm talking about men who are generally 35 and over, 30, 32, 35 and over. You get to that mature side. They say men don't really start getting mature until they hit around 30, 35, right? And I know some grown males who are in their 50s, okay? They still haven't matured, but men who are in that age bracket where they are a little more mature, they're more settled, they know what it is that they want, those men are very slow about committing to a woman right away. These men are often men who have been divorced already. They've been in long-term relationships that didn't work out. They might be widows. They might be men that have a real reason that he's not so quick to jump back into that saddle and to be on the road to getting a wife and a permanent partner, right? However, if he is at that stage, as there are some men who have gone through everything and they are at that stage that they're ready. When he's ready, he is ready. When that guy is ready, he is seriously ready. Like if you're that woman that is irresistible to him and he has to have you in his life, then that guy is ready right away, right? But let me tell you, for the majority of men and majority of grown men, right, they're slow and steady about making commitments. Why? Because they know that there's a consequence to making commitments, right? Consequence is not always bad, but they know they take making a commitment seriously, and they don't just do it willy-nilly because they know when they say what they're going to do, they do it, and they see it all the way through. So they're not so fast about jumping on board to sign up to be committed. Okay, number 2, grown men want addition and multiplication. Grown men do not want subtraction and division. Okay? Meaning grown men want as little stress in their lives from their partner as possible. Listen, grown men, especially men who have been through it already and are on the other side, that they're the 40-somethings, maybe 50, maybe he's been married already and he's done all of that, he is not so willing to just jump right out there, not knowing how things are going to turn out, and have somebody on board with him that's bringing him problems, okay? Who is causing division in his life, who's causing division amongst his adult children, who's causing division and giving him a hard time. They're causing subtraction. You're spending all his money, and he's watching how you spend money and all of that. And everything feels like it's being taken, right? A lot of men, listen to this, ladies, a lot of men who have been through it already, they have this fear of being taken. They have this fear. Some of the guys that you guys might have studied or heard from that group over there called the MGTOW guys, men going their own way, is one of the biggest movements out there now. And it's about men who have decided they don't need women, they don't need love, they don't need anything but themselves, and they're going to live for themselves and not be in any kind of committed relationship because of all the things that they've gone through while in a relationship. Now, you can say good, bad, ugly, like they did whatever, but that's their reason. And there are a lot of men who are subscribing to this red pill idea. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. And they are deciding that, look, I don't need division. I don't need subtraction in my life. I need someone who will add and multiply goodness in my life. Somebody who can multiply happiness in my life. Someone who can help me make money, not take money. Okay? So that's something that you need to understand about grown men versus grown males. Grown men want addition and multiplication, not subtraction and division. All right, number three. Grown men often have a fear. They have a quiet fear of picking the wrong partner. Listen, every one of the grown men that you will encounter has a friend. He's got a buddy. He's got a pal who has been through it all and got wiped out, who lost everything, who some other woman, whether it's the woman he married or not, some other woman is living in a house that he's paying for, right? And grown men, grown available men have this idea. And also, listen, some men who are in relationships and married also have this same fear that the woman that they're with is going to trick them and that she is just trying to be what they want, what she thinks he wants in a relationship, in a woman, until she gets what she wants, and then she stops doing all the things that he desired for her to do. And I'm telling you, this is a real thing. You need to know what you're up against. So it's important for you to be able to reassure him that, hey, listen, I'm on your side. I'm not here to run a game. I'm here to be a partner with you. Now, of course, you don't necessarily have to say that. Guess what you have to do? Just do that. You don't have to worry about it. If you are his partner, if you are in his life, show it. Be where he needs you to be. Be with him, and then he doesn't have to worry about getting tricked like some of his buddies that he knows. So that's a good tip for you. All right, look, grown men. This is number 4. Grown men want a woman that they can build something with. Look, for many men for a man that's like 48 or 49, they, in most cases, already have a house. They have a car. They've got their lives pretty much established. They got the career established, but they still want more. Understand this, that men go through phases. There's a phase that every man is going to go through. Now, some people call it the midlife crisis. They call it, all of that kind of thing. Now, that's at different ages for different guys. But every man is going to go through some period of time where he's ready for more. He's looking for a higher mountain to climb. He's looking for a deeper ocean to swim. And he is going to experience this. And so you need to understand that if he decides to come home with that red sports car, okay, just ride with him. Like talk to him about it. Make sure he can afford it. But understand that this is just what men go through who are grown men. They say, I make my money. I did what I needed to do. And now I want to do something for me. You know what? If all the green lights are there, let him do something for him. Be with him on the journey. Let him, look, if he wants to go start mountain climbing or biking, he wants to go out and buy a Harley and drive it cross country, you know, as long as he comes back by Monday, it's fine. Be on his side during these times. And I'm telling you, supporting him is going to mean the world to him, and it's going to make him want to be closer to you. All right, here we go. Number 5. Number 5, this is a good one. Number 5, there's something that you have to understand. Grown men know what they want. Grown men know what they want, and they go after what they want. They don't generally stand around. Now, when you were in your 20s, you might stand around and hope that something good happens for you. You hope that the job calls you, or you hope that you go out with that girl, right? But when you're in your 35s, 40s, 45s, 50s, you don't wait for anything. If you want it, you go after it. Grown men go after what they want. And you know what? If the grown man is in your life, guess what? If he wants you, he'll go after you. Yes, what you just need to do is make sure that he knows that you're available. Let him know that you're open to him. Let him know that you want him. And he will let you know that he wants you. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with us. Listen, if you didn't do it already, do it now. Hit the subscribe button right now, then hit the bell so you don't miss anything. We got more to come. Look, check out the Patreon page. We got more to come. Look, if you've got a question or a topic that you want us to cover, drop it on the Patreon page and give us a few dollars. Look, we need people who will support this movement, talking about how men think. If you like this, drop us something in there, and it'll help us keep this show alive as well. We have the lovecoachmember.com site, and you can be a part of that. You can join the site. Inside the site, you get one-on-one coaching. You also get some exclusive videos that you can cover. You can watch. Those videos are going to be more about relationships all the way around, not just what we cover in these videos, but it's going to be about all the relationship types, and as well as what happens after the relationship. What should you be looking at before the relationship? All of that sort of thing. That's what we're going to cover. So let's get with it. Ride with us. We're going somewhere with this movement. All right. Till next time. Peace and love.